everyone, my name is Issy. And firstly, I have a question to ask you. Rain, what information do you get from this picture and this one?
Cooperation.
Cooperation is quite match the topic. Okay, today my topic is about patterns of cross-cultural business behavior. You see, different race of people are working together. Maybe you guys will think, oh, it's not a big deal working together. But actually, it is much more fun than thinking about it. Okay, let's turn to the Canton. In the first part, I will talk about informal and formal culture. What is informal and formal culture? It's quite like talk about etiquette. And secondly, I will talk about deal-focused people vs relationship-focused people. And next, I will talk about how do people arrange their schedule. Next, I will talk about how to define expansive cultures and receive cultures. And the last one is my own opinion. Okay, let's move to the first topic, informal culture. Informal culture, which is called hierarchical culture, is that people do not pay many attention on their dressing. And then as for formal culture, which is called egalitarian cultures, is that people put much more attention on dressing code. For example, people from informal culture do not wear formal dress or shirt to attend a business meeting. As for formal culture, they think if you wear quite like a shirt with a tie, businessman, it shows your respect to your partner. Yes, it's quite important. But as for informal culture people, they think, oh, I just need to wear like sports t-shirts, slipper to attend any kinds of meeting. It shows my attitude. Yes, I don't care. It's my attitude. It's quite different. Okay, let's move to the next topic. Deal-focused people and the relationship-focused people. What is deal-focused people? Deal-focused people, how to say people who are deal-focused people are quite like experts in communication with strangers. As for relationship-focused people, they just love to communicate or contact with people who they are well known. For example, take America and Japan for example. In telemarketing is about for example, I work in a telephone market and then I always call you, hi sir, I have a new product to introduce you, like iPhone 5s, and then they call everywhere and they always purchase billions of goods from every country. Although they do not aware of any details about this country, they still work with them. As for Japan, how to say Japan is a country which is very reserved, which is very I think I can describe Japan outdated because they might just close and don't want to open their entrance to international. They just want to call their clients who is well known. So the productions of telemarkets in Japan is much more lower than America. And then talking about time, how do people arrange their schedule? As for a businessman, they always got their own schedule. Richest time means that a businessman should arrive on time if they have any business meeting with other people. As for phone time, people are usually do not care about the time. They think It's just like the things, the character I have mentioned, relationship focused, informal people, they do not care anything, just informal way, in their casual way. As for raging time, take German for example. In Europe, if you have business deal or business meeting with German, it's quite important to arrive on time. If you do not arrive on time, they will think, oh, you are quite out of discipline. As for fluent time, you can attend the meeting whatever you want, and then you don't need to apologize to everyone. Let's move to the next topic: how to define expressive culture and received culture. Talking about received culture, it always located in East and Southeast Asia. And as for expressive culture, it always located in Latin Europe and Latin America. How to define these two cultures? Let me introduce you these three types of business communication. The first one is verbal communication. The second one is verbally communication. Final one is non-verbal communication. As you can see, I made some notes to let you guys understand the meaning. The first one is exchange of information by means of verb. The second one is people know how to control their voice and they know the importance of silence. The last one is body language. As you can see, body language. Yes, you do not need to say anything. Just use your hand. Sorry. And then I will always use American and China for example, and let you guys to understand how to define these two cultures. In China, as China is received culture in the verbal communication. For example, if I'm Chinese and someone asks me for help, can you do me a favor? Can you help me pick up my puzzle? Maybe I am on a rush, I do not have any time. I was like, okay, I will try. But as for America just speak directly to you. No, I can't do it for you. You go yourself. Yes, and then I talk about the second point, verbally communication. American, as for businessmen, they always talk to other partners in loud voice, like me, very, very loud voice. And then they think it's acceptable to interrupt others' talk when you are talking to me. As for Chinese, they will just very patient to listen your talk. But as for American, they just interrupt. And I think, yes, they won't wait you finish the conversation. The last point is non-verbal communications. In America, if you in America, body language usually show in shaking hands. It show you are very dishonest and out of discipline if you shake others' hand. So they don't usually shake others' hand. Just use their smell to instead of everything. But in China, I have saw a book, and then the book tells us about China is low contact country. They do not usually touch others' body. They think it's so rude to touch others' skins. So that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Any question? No, thank you.
Well,
thank
yes.
you.
Okay, so these companies that then have to, because we've been talking about globalization and everything, international companies, so you're likely to have people from all different cultures working together.
Yeah.
And the company will have a company culture. So what should we do? Everybody has to adapt to the company culture, or does the company adapt and let everybody do business according to their individual culture? What's the solution?
As for me, my opinion is that workers, different people, should adapt to company's rule or policy. It's just up to your attitude, like study. If you don't want to study, no one can force you to do anything. If you want to get a successful achieve, you must do yourself, anything yourself. Yes, like learn how to work with other people, and you should learn how to you should learn their rules and like the behavior in different countries. Yes, that's it. It's just up to you. Yeah. It's not up to company.
So what do we do in the situation? You've got the American who wants to shake hands and the Chinese person who doesn't want to shake hands. So what do we do?
I think you should check for some kinds of information first. Yes, it's quite important for you to search information about different cultures. Yes. Thank you.